Hi everyone, CBSE Class 10 Math video solution to the sample paper given by the board for the 2021 board examination. This question is a 5-mark question from the standard version of the paper from the chapter Applications of Trigonometry. This question is question number 34, had an internal choice. The first part we did a separate video, for the second part we are doing this video. Both parts are equally easy or hard or whichever way you look at it. So I don't have a particular preference for one or the other, right. Let's take a look at this question. The angles of depression of the top and bottom of a building 50 meters high as observed from the top of a tower are 30 meters and 60 meters. We have 50-meter building, we are observing the top and the bottom from the top of a tower. So, we are observing it this way. So, we have been given two angles of depression, they are 30 degrees and 60 degrees. To the top the angle of depression is 30 degrees, to the bottom the angle of depression is 60 degrees. Find the height of the tower, this is what we need to find out, and also the horizontal distance between the building and the tower, right. We will basically see it as a diagram and as a schematic drawn better in the next slide and then proceed from there, right. So, this is what we have, this is the tower we are talking about, from where we are observing the top and bottom of a 50-meter tall building, and angles of depression are 30 degrees and 60 degrees, right. In the right angle triangle schematic, this is the tower that we are talking about, we need to find out the height of the tower, which is one of the things that we need to find out, right. The second thing that we need to find out is basically this is the building whose top and bottom are being observed. AC is the distance between the tower and the building. That is the second thing that we need to find out, right. We need to find out CD, we need to find out AC. What information do we have? We have angles of depression. Angles of depression to the top and bottom are 30 degrees and 60 degrees. To the top the angle will be QDB, right. That angle is equal to 30 degrees. To the bottom it is QDA, which is equal to 60 degrees. In quickly reiterating, what do we have to find out? We need to find out the height of the tower, which is CD, and second thing that we need to find out is the distance between the tower and this building, which is equal to AC. These are the two things we need to find out. Step 1, what I am going to do is, I am going to draw a line parallel to AC from point B, we will call it as BE, right. So, BE is parallel to AC, and the angles of depression are formed by drawing a line which is parallel to AC, which means that QD and AC would have been always parallel to each other. So, AC, BE, QD are all parallel. Now that we have done this, we will establish a couple of things. The first thing I want to establish is that we know AC is equal to BE. So, we can irreplaceably, we can replace AC with BE or BE with AC wherever required, and AB is equal to CE. That is the second thing I want to establish. AB is equal to CE, which is equal to 50 meters, right. Third, what we will do is we will establish one more thing. AC and QD are parallel lines. We have a transversal DA that cuts through these two parallel lines. Interior alternate angles or alternate interior angles will be equal, right. Therefore, angle QDA will be equal to angle DAC. DAC will also be equal to 60 degrees, the first thing we have established. The second thing we will establish is because BE and QD are parallel, same rationale, DB is a transversal that cuts through these two lines, alternate interior angles will be equal. So, QDB will be equal to DBE, this is going to be equal to 30 degrees, right. For both triangles DCA and DEB, we know the base or the adjacent side to these two angles 30 degrees and 60 degrees. AC equals B, we do not know the value, but we know at some level these two are common. I can rewrite BE with AC or AC with BE, so that is known. And we know DE is a common parameter to both these triangles. To triangle DEB, it is the opposite side. To triangle DCA, it is a part of the opposite side. The opposite side will have 50 meters plus this DE. So, at some level we are going to be working with some information available either in terms of variable or values for the opposite side and the adjacent side. So, it makes sense for us to look at tan of angle 30 and tan of angle 60 respectively in triangles DEB and DCA. Let us start the triangle DCA, right. First I am going to look at triangle DCA. In triangle DCA, right, this is the triangle we are talking about. Tan of 60 degrees is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side, which is equal to DC divided by AC. DC is one of the things we need to find out, AC is another thing that we need to find out. Tan 60 degrees is equal to root 3 is equal to DC. What I will do is, let us keep the number of variables small, right. We will not keep adding so many more variables. DC is nothing but DE plus 50, so let us write it that way. So, DC can be written as DE plus 50 divided by NAC, cross multiply, you will get the value of DE plus 50 is equal to root 3 AC. So let's say DE therefore is equal to root 3 AC minus 50. So we have established DE in terms of AC in this triangle, right? Let's see whether we can do the same thing with the second triangle, which is triangle DEB. I think it's possible. We'll quickly see. Triangle DEB, right, which is right angled at E. Let's look at tan 30 degrees. Opposite side is equal to DE, adjacent side is equal to BE, but we know BE is equal to AC, so we are replacing BE with AC, we are sticking to fewer variables that way. So tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3, this we'll call it as D by AC because BE is equal to AC. This is equal to D divided by AC. Cross multiply, we'll get the value of D to be equal to AC divided by root 3. We are going to call this as equation 2. Left hand side is D, right hand side is AC upon root 3. Go back to equation 1. Left hand side is D, right hand side is root 3 AC minus 50. So obviously we have written DE in terms of AC in both these equations. Left hand side is DE for equation 1 and equation 2. So equation 1 can be equated with equation 2. Equation 1 is equal to equation 2. We'll equate the right hand sides because left hand sides are same. What is the left hand side for the first one? Root 3 AC minus 50. Root 3 AC minus 50. This is equal to the right hand side of the second equation, which is AC upon root 3. Let's take the minus 50 to the right hand side and AC upon root 3 to the left hand side. So what we'll have is root 3 AC minus, just go back and check it, AC upon root 3, AC upon root 3. This will be equal to 50. Root 3 as a common denominator, root 3 times root 3 will make it as 3AC minus AC divided by root 3. I am cross multiplying right away, which is equal to 50 root 3. 3AC minus AC is 2AC. 2AC is equal to 50 root 3, which means AC will be equal to 25 root 3, right. So we needed to find out the distance between the two buildings, that is equal to 25 root 3. Go back to equation 2. What does equation 2 tell us? Equation 2 tells us D is equal to AC by root 3, okay. So D is equal to AC by root 3. So which is equal to 25 root 3 divided by root 3, which makes it as 25. D is equal to 25, EC is equal to 50. The height of the tower DC therefore is equal to D plus EC, which is 25 plus 50, which is equal to 75 meters. So height of the tower is equal to 75 meters. The distance between the building and the tower is equal to 25 root 3 meters. So essentially, we did not have any exact values other than the fact that this bit, which was not actually being a part of any of the side in its entirety, we basically found out DE in terms of AC in both these triangles, equated them, found out the value initially of AC, from there we computed DE and then DC. Before you leave, I want you to do two things. One, sign up at online.maxtute.com to get started with CBSE Class 10 Math online tuitions. It takes all of 5 minutes and less than 3 steps to get started. And second thing, I want you to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. Spread the word about this channel to your friends and classmates.